Swizz Beatz and Alicia, two of the most influential figures in the music industry, have developed a remarkable cooperation that goes beyond their individual achievements. The couple has been married since 2010, and they have managed to traverse the intricacies of celebrity, creativity, and family life with a harmony that defies the cliches of high-profile couples during their time together. A startling fact about their marriage was disclosed by Swizz Beatz in an interview in the year 2025. He stated that in their more than 14 years of marriage, they have never argued with one another. In addition to being remarkable in its own right, this claim provides a lens through which to investigate the creative forces that are present in their relationship. The fact that they are able to keep such harmony is not simply a result of the lack of dispute. Rather, it is evidence of a shared creative ethos that is founded on mutual respect, collaboration, and emotional intelligence. Through an examination of how their creative synergy, communication, and shared vision have resulted in the formation of a partnership that inspires both their art and their audience, this essay dives into the artistic aspects of their marriage, which is free of any disagreements. Especially for a duo as dynamic as Swizz Beatz and Alicia, the idea of a marriage that is free of fights could appear to be unrealistic. While Swizz, a Grammy-winning producer and entrepreneur, is recognized for his high-energy beats and unique collaborations, Alicia, a 16-time Grammy winner, contributes deep depth and lyrical reflection to her songs. Swizz is also known for his innovative partnerships. Despite the fact that their personalities are complementing, they are bold and unique, which makes their claim that they have never argued significantly more intriguing. When it comes to the creative world, conflict is frequently regarded as a growth-promoting agent, as it can produce tension that in turn stimulates innovation. The connection between Swizz and Alicia, on the other hand, hints at an alternative, a partnership in which creativity flourishes not through strife but through alignment. This couple's marriage is a painting that has been created with deliberate decisions that put an emphasis on understanding rather than confrontation. Their interaction is characterized by a lack of conflict since it is built on a foundation of mutual respect. Alicia, whose birth name is Alicia Ajelo Cook, and Swizz, whose birth name is Kasim Dean, first met in the 1990s but did not start dating until 2008, after having known each other professionally for many years. Both of them recognized the other's talent and vision, which led to the development of their partnership, which was based on a mutual appreciation for music and art. The mutual regard that they have for one another is reflected in the projects that they have worked with on, such as the art exhibition Dreamland, which was curated by Swizz and held at Alicia's Dean Collection in 2019. They regard collaboration as a dialogue, integrating Swizz's daring, avant-garde style with Alicia's emotional, lyrical sensibility. This is in contrast to the traditional practice of arguing over creative differences within the collaboration. The way in which they approach marriage, in which differences are not seen as hurdles, but rather as chances for harmony, is mirrored by this synergy. When it comes to their creative cooperation, communication is another essential component. The necessity of talking things out with Alicia has been underlined by Swizz in interviews, and he has described their chats as being frank and free of ego. Alicia, on the other hand, has mentioned that they are able to hear each other completely, even in situations that could potentially be high pressure. Having this level of emotional intelligence is a creative endeavor in and of itself, and it requires the same level of self-control and intuition that they bring to their music. The way that Swizz and Alicia design their communication in order to preserve equilibrium is analogous to the way that a producer layers sounds in order to create a cohesive track, or a vocalist modulates her voice in order to communicate emotion. Rather than viewing arguments as battles to be won, they view them as puzzles to be solved together, and they make it a point to ensure that neither party feels diminished from the process. As artists and benefactors, They feel a strong connection to one another since they share a common vision. They have established a family comprised of their boys, Egypt and Genesis, as well as a legacy that goes beyond the realm of music. Both Swizz's work with the Bronx Charter School for the Arts and Alicia's charitable organization, Keep a Child Alive, are examples of their dedication to improving the lives of the people in their communities. These common objectives generate a sense of purpose that goes beyond the particular aspirations of each member, so bringing their creative energy into alignment. The same way that a shared vision can transform potential disputes into chances for progress in art, it can also do the same thing in a marriage. The devotion that Swizz and Alicia have to one another and to their larger objective serves as a compass for them, allowing them to navigate through difficult situations without the need for disagreements. When there are no disagreements, it does not indicate that there is no passion or intensity behind the situation. The marriage between Swizz and Alicia is undeniably dynamic due to the fact that both of them are fiery and forceful persons. Their creative potential, on the other hand, lies in their ability to channel that energy into constructive channels. Swizz has referred to their residence as a place that exudes good vibes, being a place where music, art, and laughter are all freely flowing. Their capacity to turn potential friction into inspiration is reflected in the situation they found themselves in. On instance, Swizz acted as a producer on Alicia's album Alicia, which was released in 2020. He combined his hip-hop background with her R&B and soul elements in the process of creating the album. As a result, they were able to combine their viewpoints without causing any conflicts, which resulted in a project that received high praise from critics and appeared to be seamless. In addition, their marriage contradicts the cultural narratives that are prevalent about relationships, particularly in the entertainment business, which is known for its tendency to dominate headlines with drama. A counterweight to the cliché of the turbulent celebrity couple is provided by Swizz and Alicia, who have managed to keep their relationship devoid of fights and disagreements. Because it compels them to rewrite the script of what a high-profile marriage can be, this choice is naturally creative because it encourages them to do so. In their partnership, it is not about repressing feelings. Rather, it is about expressing those feelings in ways that strengthen rather than threaten the relationship. This attitude strikes a chord with followers, who see in them a model of love that is both aspirational and achievable at the same time. The honesty of their relationship is frequently highlighted in posts that celebrate their partnership on social media platforms, such as, with admirers complimenting their ability to keep it real while being bound together. The artistic and creative qualities of their marriage transcend to the roles that they play as parents. Swizz and Alicia approach parenting with the same collaborative spirit that they bring to their partnership. Raising two sons in the spotlight requires intentionality, and Swizz and Alicia approach parenting with the same attitude. The people of Egypt and Genesis have been encouraged to explore music and art while being grounded in humility, and they have spoken about the importance of fostering qualities such as creativity and kindness in them. A feedback loop is created in which their love for one another fuels their love for their children, and vice versa. This shared commitment to family strengthens their partnership, which in turn enables them to love their children more. Parenting, much like marriage, is a creative activity, and the fact that they are able to navigate it without disputes is evidence of their mastery of the mental and emotional skill of relationship building. The fact that Swizz and Alicia have a marriage that is free of disagreements also encourages contemplation on the more general idea of creativity in romantic partnerships. There is a common perception that creativity is related with tangible outputs such as songs, paintings, and films. Nevertheless, creativity is also present in the intangible task of constructing a life together. Every choice, from how to clear up a mistake to how to commemorate a significant achievement, is an act of creativity. Swizz and Alicia consider their marriage to be a living artwork, one that they have sculpted with much care and focus on their relationship. As a result of their ability to avoid disagreements, they are not stifling their individuality, rather, they are celebrating it. This is because they give each other the opportunity to shine while still maintaining communication with one another. This synergy is especially impressive when one considers the challenges that their sector is under. It is well known that the music industry is famously demanding, with hard hours, constant reinvention, and public criticism as well. Despite this, Swizz and Alicia have discovered a way to thrive in spite of these hurdles by safeguarding their peace through the use of their creative abilities. The fact that they are married serves as a reminder that differences of opinion are not necessary for personal development. Rather, progress can be achieved via alignment, comprehension, and a common goal. Through the decision to work together rather than engage in conflict, they have developed a partnership that is just as forward-thinking as their music. At the end of the day, Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys' assertion that they have never argued is more than just a headline. It is a significant statement about the value of creativity in romantic relationships. Their marriage is like a symphony. It is built on mutual respect, honest communication, and a common vision that goes beyond the egos of each member. This is a shining example of the concept that relationships, much like works of art, may be constructed with intention and care, resulting in something that is both beautiful and long-lasting. They continue to inspire others to view love as a creative act, one that blooms not in the heat of conflict, but in the warmth of peace, and they do this by continuing to create through music, philanthropy, and family. Even in the midst of the turbulence that is celebrity, a harmonious and creative collaboration may flourish, as demonstrated by their story, which is a melody of possibilities.